friends, and welcome to NeuroGraphica to the NataLine, the place where you can upgrade your soft skills, imagination, creativity, intuition, train your brain, and create new neurons connections. My name is NataLine, and since 2018, I'm a professional instructor of NeuroGraphica. I was practicing this wonderful method in Russian, my own language, and now I open this YouTube channel to share with all of you this instrument. And today I'm making for you a very good class about partnership. Yes. For the beginner, you have to choose the part of the life when you want to create a healthy relationship. Not just with one figure, because in NeuroGraphica we talk on the lines and figures, so it will be figures on the paper. 3 or 4 figures on the paper. First of all, make a decision in which part of your life you want to build a partnership. It could be business. If you want to open your business, already have the business, or you're involved in some business. For example, you're working like a content manager, or you're working like a designer in some big company or in some small company, and you want to make this relationship, this partnership more strong, powerful, and healthy. If you work in a big company in the office and you want to build a good relationship with your colleagues, maybe with your customers, with your boss, it's also a very good technique to help you to upgrade your life in this part of your life. And also this is acceptable in a friendship if you want to build a good travel partner. For example, you're going for the trip with your friends or dream about it, and it's good to put the figures before and make good connections between all of you for the great vacation. And of course, if we want to talk about family, it's also acceptable, because if you want to have a good partnership, whereas all figures have their own space, have their own power, and connecting with each other, it creates a synergy, I guess, it's like becomes bigger, stronger, powerful, it's also acceptable. So, before, please choose the part of the life. Second, what you should do is to think about the figures that you want to put on the paper. It could be someone that you already know. So, for example, my customer, Leonid, or my colleague, Nina, or for example, my husband, Dmitry, something like this. So you have the name of each figures. Or some figures could be without name. It means that you don't know yet. You want to open a business and involve some investor. And you don't know the name of investor, but you want to see this figure on the paper. You want to build a partnership with this figure that you don't know yet. It's also acceptable. So first, the part of the life. Second, which figures you want to put on the paper. And trust your hand. Maybe in some moment you want to put someone else that you don't know. Trust your head, it's going from subconscious, we put it, connect, and then maybe later you will name it with a real name or with the role, like for example, one photographer, stylist or assistant, someone like this, it's also acceptable. If you want to build a good relationship, it also could be like, I want to meet a boyfriend, I want to meet a girlfriend. Yeah, it's also acceptable to put figure without the name, but start to connect it with you with NeuroLines. It also could be acceptable for you. What I will be drawing my own brand, NataLine, and in my own example you could see how I will be managing. I involved one figure that I already know. Yes, my partner, that we start the first communication. It's not huge yet, but we start the first connect already. And maybe some figures that I don't know yet. We'll see. For the practice, you need the paper, markers, and a wish to change your life. Okay, let's start. Okay, let's start our class today, and we will talk about partners. Again, yes, it could be your business partners, relationship, and travel partners maybe. I will be drawing my colleague in project NataLine. Of course, we have to start with the figure you, me. start with this. It's very important to find your place and size at the paper in the area. Yes, you can be smaller, bigger, maybe in a different place of the paper. Find the best position where you feel yourself comfortable. Trust your hand and just build this figure there. Bigger. You see, I use different markers to feel that, okay, this is really me. I start with a very small line and I wasn't satisfied, and I make it bigger and bigger before I will feel that this is really about me. You have to do kind of the same to find that this is really about you. Our goal is to really feel that this is you. And those person who's sitting on the chair and drawing it, it's a creator, it's an artist. It's someone who can see all situation from the top. Yes? Because when we are involved in the situation, it's very difficult to change something when it is inside of us. So our goal, put at the paper our personality, our ego, our wishes, goals, dreams, ideas, positions, and just realize that, okay, this is me in the context that we are drawing, okay? With my business partner. Great. I like how I look like. I feel comfortable. It really feels like me. And I will sign it. Oh. Next, we have to put the figure of our partner. Again, could be someone that you know. In my situation, a few videos ago, I was drawing kind of the same algorithm, not the same, but something similar almost. But I was drawing a figure that I don't know. It was someone that I don't know. Now I already know who is this. Now I will put it on the position. So you can draw, you can put at the paper. For example, yeah, your husband, your boss, your business partner, your assistant, maybe your friend. It depends of your topic, but today we're talking about partnership. And I know who this figure have a name. And based on our situation, we have to find another figure. It will be like the girl who's working with me, and maybe another one. This will be a seller. Someone who will care about selling the product that I am create, because now it's very difficult for me and create the content and develop myself in my product, in my philosophy, in my knowledge, but also care about marketing, care about sales. So I add two different figures. This will be marketing, describing texts, descriptions. Sorry, I will write in Russia because, of course, this is my own language. It's easier for me. This is продажи, sales. And now I didn't plan it, but now I want to add another figure to my project. Yet not just me, but who will else join me? Content manager. Someone who will care about the good color of my videos, make a montage, put a good titles. So I want to be focused only creating content and talking and giving a feedback for the client. So have a direct connect with you, and all other stuff not delegate, but share with my partner. So I don't see this this project like I'm the boss and they all have a salary. No. We all are the partners. This is content manager. And you know what? Why not? Why not? I think I could do this. I put investors. I know the quality of my product. I know that it's very useful. I know that it's very important for people. and it could help so much people. So of course I can do it just by myself, or invite different figures, and as a result it all will be win-win-win. Yeah. Okay, so this is how my compositions look like. What about you? What about your paper? What about your project? What about maybe your family? Build these figures. They could be each size that you feel. Yes, see, this is very important. Maybe your figure will be here in the corner, and this will be a huge boss, for example. Or you and your husband will be the same figures staying on the list. For us, it's very important now, when we put ourselves on the paper, I could see all situation from above, yes, like manage it. It's much more easier. And now I'm like, okay, this is a strong figure, this is strong, this is strong, this is strong. I like how they connect each other. I have my own space, yes, none of the figures eat me, yes, or I'm not like separate from each of them. We have a good connections, communications, and again, this is just in the context that's about my job and my NataLine project. I'm not talking about this like in my life in general. I put the context at the beginning before I start to draw, so you can do the same. Now your goal is to check what is the main figure you feel around all of them. If you want, you can add some unknown figures. You can make some figure bigger, some figure smaller, and you can change yourself too. Maybe later I will change my borders too. Now we are making the best what NeuroGraphica gives us, rounding out to make these strong connections between lines. You see how this is already different, these connections and these connections. My goal is to create this communication very harmonical, bionical, and if we talk about win-win, it means that everyone is follow the same goal. Everyone, all figures are focused on the same, like not on the same, but we all have it's not competition between us, because each corner, it's like with our brain, with our subconscious, we could see it like something dangerous. But when I start to create a harmonical lines, we see it different, we see it more safety for us. Because of course, when we talk in any communications, you talk with your husband, you talk with your kids, you talk with your boss, we all have ego, we all have somehow personal borders, and when we connect these borders, it's make a corners in all communications. Yes, if we talk about two strong person, of course they will have some corners in the place when we are connected. It's difficult to see in real life, but at the paper you could see it very, very clear. There is no doubts. You know that in any new communication there will be some corners, and you don't afraid of them. You don't think that, oh, this figure is not good enough. No, you just know this is the rule. This is how communication work. My ego is connected with the ego of my partner, the ego of my husband, the ego of my colleague, and it creates some small conflicts. It creates corners. It creates some little pressure. And with NeuroGraphica, we transform it here at the paper, the safety place. We transform this energy to harmonic. We not remove, we not hide these corners. We transform them, which make this connect very strong, very strong. And now we all together, and I could see that it's not me like ask their help or with the power put them in the paper, yeah, in my project. I could see that all figures are enjoying to be involved in this system, because NeuroGraphica, this is creating new neurons connections. Our goal is to connect. not to separate, not to make a competition, but to connect, connect, connect. This is how I do it with NeuroLines. Yes, transform these figures, transform. My lines is very huge. It's because the border of myself was very, very big. You see that I do it like a lot of lines. Maybe you will be drawing more tender. Maybe you will not have so huge lines, and it's also acceptable. It's also great. This is just my style of drawing, and I have nothing to do but connect them harmonical with each other. So this is huge lines. It's not like must have. This is kind of my style, but I want to see my figure at the main here because the project have my name, NataLine, and I don't want to hide myself for some line school that already exists or behind the method. This is NataLine. First of all, I want to sell myself, sell my experience, my knowledge, my talent, my energy, if you want, my area, my space. So first of all, people want to be in with me in my YouTube channel, in my maybe master classes. So, and that's why NataLine is so big. It's very strong. And I have to accept it by myself because, you know, I'm also a person. I have my fears, I have my doubts. I'm thinking like, you know, yes, so, but I have to show my own imagination, like, hey, wake up. During your project, you are very strong. You are really special. No jokes, you are really special. You have something bigger inside of you that I'm not even know by myself. And it's a very big fear. It's much easier to not to build the system, but be the part of some system. This was my choice before. For years, I was always choice to be involved for some system, but I never could find myself the place after it. I would always feel like no. So now I'm 33 years old. I'm not a young girl already yet. So, but I started to do NeuroGraphica 5 years ago. It's a very long 5 years ago. A lot of my colleagues, they have a diploma last year and they already built their online schools. I was doing my practice offline, like making some videos, going on confidence, creating, but I never built something with my own name. And now this is a very, very big stress to my ego, but I could feel it from inside that I'm ready for this. I'm ready. It will not be, it's something that I could already accept. I could handle it. Not with just my professional, but also with my personality, because to be famous, to be huge, to have a lot of influence, it's not easy for even 28 years old woman. By 33, with my last experience for 5 years that I did, I was living Bali last year, moving Israel, now in Italy. I don't know where I will be like next year or even the next few months, but now this is how it is. And this is also when I sell you my product. I'm not just tell you NeuroGraphica, I tell you also my experience, to be brave, to be honest with myself. This is maybe my way of moving is not super successful from now, but what I could say 100% that I was always honest with myself. I was never lied to myself. I was always follow my heart, not my head. I was always follow my intuition and inside voice, and it brings me for a very unusual place when I could never be planned to find myself. So yes, wow, this looks very strong and maybe little even aggressive, but it's okay. I need this aggression now. Maybe in your picture it will be more tender, more soft, more harmonical, and according to your task, this is exactly what you wish to do. For example, you're building a relationship with your husband and you want to make it strong, not stronger, but more tender, full of love, full of nice moments, so maybe your communication will be different, so don't try to repeat after me directly. Now I start to add neural lines inside of this system, because according to the figures there is no also like me, investor, content manager, like sales department, marketing department. This is the all connect together. This is like the big system that's working together, you know. Oh, what's my camera? Put it here. See, I need a content manager that will care about how I'm filming, that it will be all more clear. Okay, I hope that very soon it will be already in a professional studio with a good light and with few cameras. But wow, I'm doing it on my own iPhone, sitting in the bedroom. Really. And these nails I just make few hours ago, and it was a very big stress for me, because I didn't do nails by myself for last 15 years, and now I have to do it because this is on. You see, this is, I'm telling you this because I am pretty sure that very soon NataLine will be really huge, famous, and it will be funny to see how it all was started. And why I'm sharing it with you, because I'm my own example. I am my best case. I'm showing you how NeuroGraphica could change and upgrade the life. Why I didn't do it 5 years ago? Because I was needed time, everything on time. So now it is the best moment, the best time to really go for the market with my experience and blah, blah, blah. So your goal is to add neural lines inside of this figure. As you noticed, please, attention. All my neural lines was inside of the system. There is empty, it's empty, it's empty, it's empty. If you already put some lines outside, it's okay. But now please focus on the corners that you have inside of the figures. Why? First of all, I build myself and my partners, connect them. Now it's the same system, it's a big company, yeah? And for me, this is not 5 figures, it's 1 figure. You understand, yeah? So it's not like it's all together. This is one organism. And now I build the communication inside of this. It's like building a healthy system inside of the organism, inside of the body. Now I have to add a lot of lines inside to make this like, how to explain it? Our communication inside, it's like the blood in your body. It's like everywhere. You don't have the same, different blood in the hand, different blood in the leg, different blood in the stomach, yes, different blood in the face. You have all system, inside system, it works all together. So this is what we are doing. We are building these neurons connections, and our information and energy and ideas and the communication inside of this organism. And then when we will finish this, so put as much lines as you want inside of the figures. Be sure that each of the figure, in any case, each of the figure have their lines. So you don't have some spacey place, some empty place. I'm sorry. Everything is connected with each other. And now we start to make these connections with our neural lines, with our rounding out, and make the system work on us. This is like the channels for change information, you know. And now I don't see like, who is this? Is it me or it is my partner? Now for me it's all the same body, it's all the same organism, it's all the same system. So I'm not like focused. Oh, what I'm making, transform corners in myself or in my investor. No. I transform corners and remove conflicts in the system, which calls NataLine, successful business project. Yes, of course, I want to be successful, not just for my own ego, because I do understand that without money it's very difficult to touch more people. I need money to share NeuroGraphica with more people, with more influence people, with people who respect quality, who need to see quality pictures in the video, who to have for the marketing, for AdWords. Like, I need money to develop my project, because of course I could be very talented and full of knowledge is sitting in my bedroom next like few months or few years, you know. But what is the purpose if only 20 people or 50 people will watch my YouTube video? I want it will be 50,000. I want to have 1 million videos on my YouTube channel. I want to have hundreds of thousands clients in my online school. I want to give user certificate of NeuroGraphica all over the world. I want to build like something really huge and useful. I want to help so many people because I know how it's changed the life, not just the person who is drawing, but also the person who is around of them. You have no idea how much I'm changed and how it helps me to be better daughter, better sister, better aunt. I think even like in relationship with my boyfriend, it's different because I'm rounding out. If I have some stress, if I'm upset, if something happening with me, I have this tool, this instrument, NeuroGraphica, and I'm not crushed his mind with my fears or crying. Of course I am, but not so often as I could, because I'm a very emotional person. So NeuroGraphica helps not just the person who is drawing, but also the person who connect with these people. And my goal is to bring NeuroGraphica for like as many families, houses, and people as I could, as many countries as I could. And of course I want to, like you see, now I'm talking about investors. And of course this should be successful business project. I want to look beautiful. I want to have a professional cameras. I want to create some funny vlogs on YouTube and show you my real classes. I want to have some trips. I want to work with companies because I know this instrument is so changing life, transforming life. It's amazing. This instrument helping people to grow up, because humans, most of them, and I am, are infants in the mind. We are living like kids in an adult body. We are not taking responsibility for anything that's happening in our life. We want to find an adult person. It doesn't matter who it will be, the boss, the government. Yes, maybe like the husband. We try to remove responsibility from our life. I'm not talking about everyone, but most people think that they are not successful because of the not good education system in their place, or because of the boss, or because of something, but never because of me. And NeuroGraphica is waking up their responsibility. People could understand, every neurograph who using NeuroGraphica like for his own life, realize that my life is in my hands. I am responsible for the way I'm thinking, for the way I'm acting, for the way I'm feeling. I'm not happy not because of my boyfriend. I'm not happy because I'm not happy. Today I make a decision to be sad. Tomorrow I will change my mind inside, and situation outside will be the same, but I will feel different. NeuroGraphica could help people to take responsibility for their life. And this is why it's so important to be successful for me. To wake up, people. I don't want to say something like super loud, like to save the planet, but yes, to save the planet. To help people, because if we will not take the pens to the hand for any reason, we will be disappearing technology. I don't want to lose the iPhone, the word to iPhone. I don't want to see that iPhone is smarter than me, but it is already is in ChatGPT and all applications. What we have like humans. So we're talking not just about my ambition and ego or something nice. We're talking about something really huge, because people stop to think. We forgot how to think. We forgot how to use our wonderful, deep brain. We forgot how to use it. Oh yeah, quick changes. I'm sorry, my phone wasn't making video last 20 minutes, so I will try to repeat you everything what was happened, because this picture is so many energy, so I cannot not to share with you this video. I cannot hide it. So We was stopping here in this place when I was finishing the corners, rounding out. Please be sure that everything, all lines that you're creating inside of this organism connect with each other very good and strong. And when you will finish this, please see what was happened. I add the lines outside. Why it is important? Because of course we're talking about me connecting with my partners, and it makes a new organism, a new brand, NataLine. But it's not enough. It's not enough, because if we will be great communicate together, but we will not think now about outside world, it's not easy to find a success. What means outside world? You, clients, viewers, followers, you are somewhere here outside us, outside the system, but you connect with us, yes? Next, like my family, family of my sellers, for example, governments, taxes, some providers, people who create online platform when we want to put our courses, designers, everything, every one of them are somewhere behind the system, outside the system. We are connected with each other, good, great. So what if we talk about you, about your picture? You and your partners with the husband, kids, for example. But it's not enough, because you also connect with them, for example, teachers outside, neighborhoods outside, grandparents outside, some of the friends. So this is something that also involve to the system, yes? Or your business, and of course you will be involved for something else. Our goal is to think about it now when we are building new neurons connections, that our system working not in the closed laboratory. We are connect with the world outside. And when we connect with the world outside, it creates corners. How you can add the lines to the system? Please be careful. First, you can move it like this, like yes, inside, like this. So it can go through all the system. Some lines could just go outside. Some lines can go just for the border of the system. Some lines could go and create new corners, like this. Yes, but we understood that this is something from outside. It's not belong to me or to my marketing partner. This is something from outside. For example, clients, yeah, or followers. Okay, so when you will be sure that all lines inside connect very good, and all lines outside from social network connect good and have no corners, you can go to the color. In NeuroGraphica, black marker is about the graphic, it's about neurons connection, it's about the mind, it's about our decisions. But color, it's about our emotions and energy and feelings. So I was using the color, the beginner, it was me, the brown, the yellow, it's investors. But again, here you have just been enjoying the process, have joy of using colors. You can use markers if you want, or pencils. Only when you will finishing rounding out everything, and you will be sure that your picture looks very harmonical and bionical. As you can see, yes, I put pink, for example, for two parts of for different figures, and it's okay. It's not You don't have to be this separate. With the color, we also connect our pictures not just with the lines but also with the color. So be sure that you don't have separate pieces of the picture. What means separate? Just a moment, I'll show you. For example, like this. Yes, you see orange. Now he's very independent and connect with no one. And all your works with connections with neurons will be crushed because of these small details. So if you use orange, it have to be at least one other detail the same color. But of course, better to use it more for more details. And please be sure not drop the color like this. Yes, if I put the orange here, I have to finish it in the border. You can go with the color outside the figures, like here. And involve emotions, feelings and energy to the system. And if you noticed, I could mix colors, yes? So I put inside of my figure some yellow, some orange, some pink. So I'm very focused on what's happening now, so you can enjoy your pictures, but again, use the color only when your lines work is completely finished. Because this is just even dangerous, it's not a safety to put corners on the paper and like leave them, not transform them. In any moment of the drawing you can add a new line if you want, or if you find some corners that you missed, it's not a tragedy, you take the black marker back for this and transform it. Ooh, I'm tired, really. So much energy here. So much energy, very good. This is my main partner, and I really hope to have some feedback from her, like some news and some upgrades. So I connect myself with this figure, not just with the lines, but also like more and more with the color, because why it is working? I'm using my energy, my time, my attention to make this work. Okay, so this is my result and I'm very excited on this picture. It looks very powerful. I wasn't expected to see it so great and so healthy and so exciting, to be honest. And I'm really enjoying of my own figure, how it looks like. I do understand that on the brain, take my name, have my name, NataLine, and all other figures have their own place. But in any case, I'm the face of the brand, I'm the name of the brand, so I have to accept it. What about you? Let's talk deeply what you should be sure about your picture. First, please check again all corners. You have to rounding out all connections. Be sure that you have strong connections inside of the system so that all communications are working good. Be sure that you have the lines going outside this system. Yes, again, it's important because it's important. You can have a very good relationship inside, but So be sure that lines going from all 4 parts of the paper. You see, this is the line, this is the... Why we're doing it? Because if I will connect it with some other picture, even this is your first picture in your life, it doesn't matter. Because in NeuroGraphica we imagine that all lines going outside. You see, I don't think that you could see it, but they're already connecting here. It looks like the same space. Because of course this is what we're talking about. These lines going outside, and this is the customers, this is designers, this is parents, this is someone outside your system. So be sure that all 4 parts of the paper is with the lines. And after this, please, it's very important, turn around the paper, write the date. For me it's 21 of January 2024. Topic 1, it was partnership, brand NataLine. What was topic 1 for you? What will you start with? Put this name, it's very important because I already don't remember what it was here. Really, I don't remember what was here, I also don't remember. But when I will turn around the picture, I will be surprised that like a few months ago, I was thinking about, it was something like to start YouTube channel. Now I have already 14 videos on my YouTube channel, and I don't even remember that a few months ago it was my topic, it was my task, it was my problem. And it helps me to moving next because I'm surprised, like, oh really? A few months ago I was thinking about it, but now it's already so much in my reality, so I forgot that it was the problem. And it gives me power to moving because I do understand that my hands in my own, that my life in my own hands. Okay, it's like letters to yourself. So not just for this, but also for this to give you extra powerful to moving. It's like to see your own success. So it's important to put the problem on the paper, what you start with, what you were thinking about. And now you have to write topic 2. This is the result after your practice. Maybe you're not finished yet, don't hurry up, enjoy. Connect with your pictures, connect with your minds, connect with your feelings. And write topic 2 when you will be ready. And this should be the idea, the result, the name of the picture. Some point B when you're finishing the practice. My point B is NataLine. And it's very important for me to realize that I am the center of this brand, and it's all, no jokes, it's all moving around me, and if I will not give the energy, no one will be moving. So impulse should go from me. I should find this, connect, communicate. This have to be from me, and it's a big part, it's a big role. I never was in this position. And now I have to put myself in the center of my own life and in my own brand. So there's a but hope it will be okay. So topic 2 is NataLine. I will add like the center of the life. Okay, I don't know when you're looking this video. Maybe I'm already very famous and you cannot believe that just a few months ago everything was like this. But yes, I was growing my brand. Thank you. See you soon. Stop being a spectator, be a creator.